I hear what you guys are saying about the whole don't shame MAGA back to the far right. Like, all of these people are waking up and we need to welcome them with open arms because we don't want the left to ostracize them so that they feel like all they have is the right. And then we just like repeat the cycles and we push them further and further away. I hear what you're saying. And it does make sense logically. Like, oh, we should resist the urge to say, I told you so. Oh, we shouldn't shame them for not knowing any better. We need to all come together now because it's not right versus left. It's up versus down and all that kumbaya bullshit, okay? I get it. I am not one of those people. Because two things can be true at the same time. We can applaud the return of the prodigal son while also holding that ass to the fire. After the Civil War ended, northern white people and the government in general didn't stand on business hard enough. And that's why we have MAGA today. Let's be clear about that. All of those fucking Confederates that should have been executed the day they decided to become traitors against the United States of America, the day they decided to lay down their lives and give their last breath in defense of slavery, they all should have been, you know, I don't know if you can see my hand, let me do it again. You know what I'm saying? They all should have got a musket to the face. And because they didn't, because we took it easy on them, because we chose to prioritize their humanity while they ravaged other people's humanity, that Confederate mindset, that delusional, completely detached from reality, hateful, violent, traitorous, animalistic mindset has been allowed to seep through the annals of American history like the virus that it is. And now what we have today is a large portion of the population that is still fully accepting of sicknesses, sicknesses to humanity, cancerous beliefs that eat away at not only their humanity, not only do these people's beliefs corrode their own soul, they corrupt the soul of others and the collective soul of humanity. Because let's be clear about what the fuck these people have done over centuries. They have weaponized that holy book that they call a Bible and beat people over the heads with it until their brains were bashed in. Like, to be clear, racism is the reason why we don't have universal health care. Hatred against women is the reason why we don't have affordable daycare or federally mandated paid maternity, paternity, and leave, or parental leave. To be clear, these people's hateful, divisive, corrosive, cancerous values and belief systems are the reasons why America is severely lacking in all of the tools and resources that make those fucking Europeans, those smelly as no AC having Europeans, have a better quality of life than we do. I don't know why Europeans just caught strays. I'm just mad. And it's okay to be mad, is what I'm trying to say. I fully understand that there are a lot of people in this world that are born into darkness. It's as simple as that. I was born into light. Can't relate. There are a lot of people in this world. When I say darkness, I mean darkness on all levels. And that doesn't necessarily indicate abuse, because darkness can mean darkness of the intellect, ignorance, darkness of the spirit, spiritual confusion. People who are spiritually confused believe that the Christian thing to do is send Mexicans and Guatemalans and other Latinos to Alcatraz and to bomb Gaza. Because in their spiritual confusion, they believe that they're the good guys in all of this. In their spiritual confusion, they have no media literacy because they can't see straight. And they think that Superman is coming for them now. They think that the movie Superman is coming for them now. I understand how soul deep, how DNA deep this shit goes, and that people don't have a choice what they are born into, but they do have a choice of who they become as an adult. I do not buy into all of that, oh, well, they were raised this way, so they don't know any better. Fuck all that. Fuck all that. We were all raised in certain ways that we have deep and undone in adulthood. What I'm not about to do, and what I do not encourage you to do, is coddle these. Ooh. I'm trying to figure out a way to say it that doesn't get this video taken down and doesn't come across as bullying the less intelligent among us. Because I'm really, like, actually not that nice of a person. But I'm trying to be, because the algorithm likes niceness. So let's think about this before I speak. These people, most of them, have dedicated their lives to making the rest of us uncomfortable, to trying to strip away people's rights, to excluding people who look different from them, or worship different from them, or dress different from them, or believe different from them, from what they perceive as the light and the love. Their entire belief system is based on exclusion and righteous vengeance, righteous anger, righteous grievance, righteous everything, because they put the name of Jesus in everything, those blasphemous motherfuckers. Their entire raison d'etre is making people they don't like uncomfortable. They voted for Trump to own the libs. They talk about Trump at family dinner when you beg them not to make you uncomfortable. What I am not about to do, and what I do not encourage anybody to do, is to spare them the discomfort of their choices, or try to save them from the mental and emotional fallout that is the consequences of their actions. Don't take that away from them. That is not yours to take. Their discomfort, this cognitive dissonance that is now starting to send all these people spiraling into, is everything I believed a lie? Yes. Everything you believed is a lie. Yeah, you fucked up big time. You fucked up big time. Do not save them from the discomfort and the earth-shattering ego death that causes. It is not our fucking job to keep coddling white people. That's what I'm trying to say. They don't need to be coddled. They need a kick in the ass. And God damn it, I gotta give it to them. Because for better or for worse, Trump was the only one that was going to be able to give them the kick in the ass they need to make sure that this doesn't happen again. All of this Confederate rooted hatred, greed, and bigotry and shit stomp.
Now, I will admit this. I am 57 years old, and I've been on this earth for a long time. I heard something. I was today years old when I heard this, and it floored me. It stopped me in my tracks. There was a creator, and I'm going to tag him below, that made a statement that just blew my mind. He said, and I believe it's probably more, that during the American Civil War, 90% of the Confederacy, the people who died in the Confederacy, did not have enough money to own slaves. They were willing to die to keep black people down or enslaved. They neither owned slaves or owned land. This is exactly what we are experiencing today. I said yesterday that over 500,000 white people in the state of Louisiana will lose their Medicaid. And I'm willing to venture, I'm willing to bet that 90% or more of those specific white people voted for Donald Trump, voted for Steve Scalise, voted for Mike Johnson, and voted for all the other Republicans who are willing and desirous of taking the benefits, the resources that they need to survive and to live. Makes no sense.
There is absolutely nothing that MAGA folks won't blame on people of color. Not because folks of color are actually to blame for any of those things, but because it's all MAGA knows. If you're out of work, must be because an immigrant of color or a black person took your job. If your taxes are too high, it must be because of welfare payments going to those people. Never mind the contradiction of saying that they take all the jobs, but also take none of the jobs because they're too busy relying on welfare rather than working. It can't be both, guys. You got to pick a lane, right? Kid didn't get into the college you wanted? Well, must be because a person of color got preferential treatment and stole their slot, even though the Supreme Court has essentially ended race-based affirmative action. You can't afford a home? Well, it must be because immigrants are taking all the homes and driving up the cost. Forget for a minute that they're also the ones building most of the homes, thereby driving down the cost, but, whatever. Scared of crime? Well, it must be because black and brown folks and migrants are making the cities unsafe. Forget for a minute that crime has actually dropped, even as immigration has gone up, and immigrants have lower crime rates than American citizens, but, whatever. When the pandemic hit, oh yeah, that was the fault of Asians, people of color, and their open air markets. When a door flew off a plane a couple years ago, Elon blamed it on a DEI program for pilots. And when a barge brought down a bridge in Baltimore, the right blamed it on the DEI mayor, which is just their new word for the N-word. To MAGA, white folks are never to blame for anything. Black and brown folks are to blame for everything. Why? Because MAGA is a racist cult. If your answer for every problem in America is people of color, you're a racist by definition. If your answer is Jews, you're a Nazi. And in either case, you deserve to be crushed utterly and without pity or mercy.
Where are all of the MAGA people that complained about the gas prices under Joe Biden? Where are all of the MAGA people, the black people, white people, Spanish people, whatever you are, Middle East, I don't want to leave nobody out, Arabs, Asians, whatever. Where y'all at for the ones who all complain about the gas price under Joe Biden? Because y'all forgot that the pandemic happened under Trump, and then the gas prices went up because of that. And because we withdrew from Russia because Russia attacked Ukraine, so then we put sanctions on Russian oil, which was going to make the gas prices go up anyways. But Joe found a way to make it work. And what happened to all y'all drill baby drill people? What happened to all y'all drill baby drill people? What happened to the fact that he said we was going to be all this oil and the prices was going to be all this cheap and all of that? The prices was the same price they was when Joe Biden left the office. It might have went down by 10 or 15 cent average, but now the gas prices is back at $4.30. So I'm trying to figure out, why was it okay for y'all to go attack Joe Biden? Why was it okay to go attack Joe Biden so much about gas prices and all of this stuff, but somehow under this leader, y'all okay with paying $4? Why ain't nobody complaining about the $4.30 that we paying? And then Simone said it's $5 where she live at, and it's about to be almost $5 in Florida where I'm at. So this is the biggest spike in gas prices in 1 month in history. So somehow it's okay because it's under his watch. Why aren't y'all out here having a fit like y'all did when it was Joe Biden's turn? Why y'all ain't having a fit? We were supposed to have drill baby drill, and we supposed to be all of this. We went over here and started a war with Iran. Y'all ain't complaining about that. They said Joe Biden is making us look weak. Is it me, or all these other people starting to realize that he the only one that be bluffing? He threatened people with all kinds of terrors. He didn't do it. He go back on his word with every threat that he made. They call him Taco, because they say he always chicken out. He always threatening people, and he never following through which is why when he told Iran either open it or else they.
I am so sick of watching black Americans sit there and advise their people not to support the immigration movement that's going on across the entire United States.
We already provided you guys with a whole amazing woman. Donald Trump, I don't know if you heard about the budget bill that increased the U.S. debt by $3 trillion, taking away from working class people. Okay, this is the chart here. You see 90% of U.S. income earners are not seeing a dime of that money. It was for the billionaires. And on top of that, FEMA's cut. You got ICE agents and masks coming to yoink people up. Whereas you had Kamala Harris, this whole amazing woman, who was going to extend a child tax credit to people with children, who was going to extend a credit to people who had elderly family members in the home as well as children, who was going to extend a subsidy, a tax credit on first-time home buyers of $20,000. So black people already helped you.
Hey YouTube. Okay guys, welcome to another segment of this video. Okay guys, welcome to another segment of this channel. I mean, MAGA voters out there are not. Okay guys, welcome to another segment of this channel. I mean, Okay guys, welcome to another segment of this channel. I mean, MAGA voters are out there crying and saying Black Americans aren't reacting to the crisis right now happening in the United States. That they aren't talking about it. That they are completely unbothered about it. That they're going about their daily jobs. They're going about minding their own business. They don't talk about it. They don't show solidarity towards what's happening in the United States right now. I mean, with the increase in gas prices, the increase in grocery prices and everything right now, the tariffs, they are saying Black Americans aren't talking about it online. They're not sharing their thoughts. They're not sharing any solidarity towards it, and it's really becoming a problem for them right now. They're saying they need the support of the black community minority in America right now. I mean, when has it ever been a problem for somebody just to sit and watch and not give your opinion towards something happening? I mean, like, they literally have nothing to say. What are you expecting the black man to do? To come and tell you, oh, it's okay for you to deport people from it's okay to deport people, it's okay to separate people from their families. What are you expecting them to say? To support you on that? I mean, like, it's really they're really out there on social media making videos talking about how they losing their jobs, that they're not getting the support from the black community. I mean, you literally have support from the Hispanics, I mean, and other minority, the Cubans in America right now. And why only the black Americans? Why do you need them to come out and talk about this on social media? I mean, this is a president who is well known for being non-supportive towards the black community. And then you, after all these policies and all what's happening, I mean, like, you literally voted and everything is now going wrong. I mean, the the train has now derailed. You want support from the black community. Think about it, guys. It is really, I mean, black communities and black farms and black businesses have literally been targeted under this administration. That's a fact. I mean, like, so look at the farmers out there in Louisiana and in Texas. Most of these farms are crying right now because of the policies, and they are going bankrupt. I mean, most of these black folks are selling their farms. They want debts, they want debt relief. I mean, they're trying to borrow money from banks because they are black owned farms. They can't get this funding from these big institutions. I mean, who caused all of this? He is the one who caused it. I mean, who supported us? You did. You supported the policies. You supported everything right is happening right now. And then when everything goes south, you come online to ask for black support. That's crazy. I mean, the orange man literally went online and made so many comments. I mean, I don't want to call them racially motivated. Yeah, made racially motivated comments towards the black communities, and then after all that, you want the black community to come out and openly say okay, they don't support this policy, they don't support. I mean, they didn't, majority of them didn't even vote for these policies, guys. They didn't even vote for these policies. They didn't even vote for everything that's happening right now, and things are going literally south right now. And you want the black man to support you. I don't understand, guys. I mean, you literally is beyond comprehension that after all these things have been done, you want him to support you. I mean, hasn't the black man given a lot to this country? The 400 years of slavery in this country, building this country from 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 ground up, you know, their sweat and blood. I mean, haven't they given everything to this country? The reparations that were supposed to be paid to them haven't been paid, guys. And with all the things happening right now, you still want black support. Um, I don't know what to say, guys. It's really the dire situation right now. Um, I mean, that's what's happening right now. That's literally what's happening right now in America. So I just wanted to share this video with you. It's very important. I thought it was very important to share with black community so that you know what's happening out there um online and I mean politically and what the day-to-day Americans are going through right now. And leave your thoughts in the comments below. And I really need to know what you think about this issue. And I'll see you in the next video.